Hello and welcome to the Banner Saga 2. If you've seen my game writing video on the Banner Saga, you'll know that I was all over that game. And the sequel is out! I'm super excited for this. Super excited for this. Partly because I'll be, reading out all the lines, etc. And that means that I have to come up with a whole bunch of different Viking voices. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how many I can come up with and how long I can keep them distinct from one another. And that's going to be not very long indeed, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to be playing on hard, because of course you do. I could not actually finish the first game on hard, so we'll see how it goes.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sundren known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking. We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dreads, assaulting another hopeless village.
That is so cool. Oh dear. Even though, okay, Ivor's voice was right there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it right. I'll do my best. No! Move away from the glowing rocks. This one's mine. Oh, they did not do well. Oh, he did not do well. Oh, this guy is messed up. No, not to the depths of you! Is that a let? It is. We'll handle the rest. Pull back. My thanks, strangers. Better to keep fighting. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click to check my out to continue. Of course. I know how this game is played. Ooh, what are you doing? Okay. Movement happens before action. Yeah, I get that. La da da. Some guys move more times than others. La da da da. Yes, I know all that. Over here and kick his ass. Punch it. Yeah, I know the rules, Basically, you got two scores. You got the armor on the left and the health on the right. The more they directly subtract damage equal to the armor from any hit they take. So you can hit them in the face or you can hit them in the armor. Pretty much the more you hit them in the armor, the weaker they become and the easier it is to hit them in the face. But for now, this guy can already get killed by one attack, so let's just do that. Ha ha! He's down. Renown grows. We've had an enemy to reach this Dredge Grunt. Dredge Grunt will choose to smash an obstacle in his way. Obstacles on the combat board will change your combat tactics, so plan wisely to make them work to your benefit. Oh, that's cool. You couldn't actually attack terrain in the first game. Hakon's turn. Okay, he appears to be out of range, but all heroes can use willpower to boost their actions. Gold tiles, he can run. Wow, he can just beat the crap out of barricade, can't he? Yep, run, hack on, run! Hit him in the face! Oh, both of these guys are kinda... Uh-huh. Yep, he can sunder face. Yes. Okay. Yes, okay, hit it. Easy. Okay, this guy's the last one standing. Is he gonna take a turn? Oh, hello. Powerful strike. Only one guy left. Pillage mode. Normally the game takes turns, so like, you move, they move. You move, they move. But, in this case, like if there's only one enemy left, then he moves, then all of your guys move. Or if there's only one of you left, they all move, then you get one guy. Your one guy gets an action. Okay, you can rest to we're gonna willpower. Oh, he's just gonna do that, is he? Isn't he a smart aleck? Okay. Yep. And if you don't quite have the damage you need, you can always use willpower to boost it. Just like that. Ding. Good job, Alette. The villagers' reactions range from terrified by the foes to awestruck at your arrival. The leader approaches and bows in front of Ivor. Alio, huh? He looks like... he's kind of pudgy. Your timing makes me think the gods have returned. Please, I... He stops when Ivor nods his head towards you. The man peers under your hood. A girl! A girl leads those who saved us from those things. She ordered us to land, and those things are dredge, like the ones you probably heard about as a kid. Between losing so many clansmen and this, I feel I'm not myself. I thank you, child. He whips his cloak back with a flourish. Oh, he's a fancy lad, isn't he? Look, he's got a harp and everything. I'm Alio the Skald, and your name? Okay, Alette's the main character, so I can't mess up this voice. I need to choose a voice that is not silly. Alette, and this is Ivor. That's the same as his voice! Damn it! Alette, and this is Ivor. Ah, names destined for history. Sounds like the brave poet is going to use us in a few proper verses. I'll even make them rhyme given the time. His smile seems genuine, as much as the concern that follows. Do you have any idea what might be causing the deep rumbling underfoot? Deep rumbling? Could be the giant serpent again. The serpent in the sun, Radomir. I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feels wrong. I don't think the sun serpent would break mountains and try to swallow us all. Who could say if the sun stopped in the sky like it is? Alio looks skeptical. Tell me, did you just come from Borsgrad? We heard rumour that the Sundur Bellower was sacking the town. Oh, do we man mode it? Oh, okay, he's a Skald, so we have to tell him, like, you know, the stories, right? We killed Bellower, of course we killed. Alio pauses, and looks to Ivor, who confirms his statement with a nod. History indeed. Sundra Slayers here among us. Tips, there's so many questions to ask. They'll have to wait until we're safely back in the longships and leaving this place. On the longships. Ugh, Viking accent's hard. The Skald nods his understanding, but another question increases his brow. Leave? Not to sound ungrateful, but this place, it's all we have. It's our home. I felt the same when Skogr was overrun. That's not a lady's voice. Ugh. If I had kept Rook as the main character, I could have done a man's voice as the main character. As it is, I have to make a terrible, terrible Viking woman voice. Oh well. Sorry about that. I felt the same when Skogr was overrun. Except we had the sense to leave while we were able. But, my children, you don't understand. I know exactly what it means to be a child stripped from your home and family. Alio takes a step back before lowering his head. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time. He's like half Viking, half Irish. But I'll have everyone on the ship soon. You watch Alio rejoin his family. Moves his hands too much when he talks. It's unsettling. You smile but say nothing. People thinking we're heroes now. The world is breaking in more ways than one. It's not the first time you've been called a hero, Ingvar. Ivor, your father's closest friend, looks unamused. He's one of the giants known as Varl, and has fought Dredge in the northern winters, personally killed one of their generals, the Sunder Rays, and lost an arm to the Sunder Bellower. That's that right here. Your humor reminds me of your father's, since we're talking about things we'd rather avoid. Okay, so how do we respond to him? Do we like sad, angry? No, like denial, sad, angry, or dismissive? Let's go with sad, because Rook was a cool guy. No doubt. Doubt? Ugh! No doubt. Oddleaf could help more with that than a fatherless, loveless Savar like me. You look up and see Ivor staring off in the distance. Rook was the closest thing I had to a friend. I wish I would have done more to protect him. You suddenly hear centuries of life in Ivor's voice, and imagine all he has seen. Ivor. I'm not sure you do let go. You just keep going. He walks towards the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. My big question is, do I keep my levels from the first game? The Banner Saga 2. Bah. I'm ruining the music, I'm sorry. Chapter 8. From their homes all must flee. Aha! Supplies. Literally one day. Oh wait, no, okay, no, we're okay. We have 28 days of supplies. Terrible, terrible morale, but quite a few mans. Did it keep these numbers from like... I can't remember what my numbers were like at the end of the last game, but I do not think they were that high. My number of fighters seems about right. Okay. Ubin, the old Varl, what's his voice like? The travelling merchants are surprisingly well stocked. Ubin, the old Varl, dubbed Scrivener, says. Since Borisgrad, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, we'll have plenty of supplies considering our destination. They're all Irish. I keep settling back on Irish. Where can I find the merchants? You can't miss them, he says. A group of tents that they call a market. What kind of supplies? What kind of supplies? Supplies! Oi, you got a supplies to be sure. Stuff like food and mead for the trip. The merchants have got a few interesting items as well. But folks can't eat those in lean times. I'm just gonna go with it. You'll have to choose wisely. Even your renown can only stretch so far. Thanks, Zubin. Of course, he says. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something ruffling the feathers of ravens. The mercenaries who followed us from Borisgard. Chat with their leader, Bolverk, but be careful, he's not like other Varl. Okay, medallion tells you about your dudes, and your dudes, and your dudes, and your dudes. Awesome. The banner tells you how much foods you got. 28 days of foods. Large population carries more days. You can acquire additional supplies. Yes. I would love more food. Okay. Whoa, 100 nuggets, 5 food? That's awesome. Okay. These... Ooh, they got treasure. Okay. These supplies they have available. He'll give you 5 around. You need 7 supplies per day to... Okay, so right now I need 7 supplies per day to survive. Okay. That shows you how much you got. Blah, 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 blah. Add 15 more supplies. Okay. These items are equipped. Great advantage. Blah, 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 blah. When finished, fiddle around. Okay, what do we got? Cloakpin of a madman. But how he moved with a sword and women. Okay, so 8% crit, +2 move, -1 drawing aggro. That's kind of sweet. Oh, and you need to be like level 6 to use it. Oh, so I must... Oh. Interesting. Okay. Ugh. What the butt? Okay, a ring of bygone kings and slaves, scribes and warriors, an eternal promise of strength for the task at hand. +3 to all talent ranks? Is that like all your stats? And 20% crit. Wow. A gleaming gemstone seems to drive enemies into a frothing rage for no clear reason. It's a Spordreki burr. Looks like an amber scorpion. That's cool. Obsidian bell. +3 armor on rest. Whatever. All that on rest stuff is largely average. Okay. Drawing aggro. Unless it's like on rest in combat. Do you regen... Huh, that might actually be interesting. Anyway. A small stone thought to bring luck until the tooth it's tied to falls out. Yeesh. +2, so 2 strength resist, so -2 strength damage on your face. That sounds pretty good. +1 armor also sounds good. -1 move is really, really bad. We have to buy this. Look at it. I know it'll be a while before we can get like a level 10 guy, but it's amazing, and it's my only chance to buy it. Okay, I want to see like my mans. Can I see my... Hey, Eggel's still alive. Awesome. Okay, no, we need to spend like all our renown right now. Okay, don't want that. Don't want that. Do want that. Don't want that. Oh, man. Okay, so that's like... -1 move is kind of sticky. But, the rest of it's like really good. I'm gonna buy that. But food is delicious. 2 strength resist +1 armor. Yes! Buy every food, and now I've got 3 down left. Cool. Awesome. Poor caravan morale. Makes people sad. Boo. Maintain sufficient supplies and rest in camp to improve morale. Don't care. Okay. Let's talk to Eggel, because he's like super alive right now. You find Eggel, or Gil, engaged in a conversation with Prince Ludin, and wait to approach. Oh. Okay, already my voice is like being strained for ideas. I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. I didn't know there were rules on how to ask. But now you do. My father clearly needs to enforce customs across the backlands of his kingdom. Oh, out here we earn a name for ourselves instead of being born with a title. Oh, out here where we earn a name for ourselves. I'm really bad at reading. I'm sorry. Ludin, surprised by the comment, sees you standing nearby. He straightens his posture. Your words are getting the better of you. I'll attempt to forget what you just said. The prince nods to you and walks away. I like how he's more scruffy now. What was that all about? Gil looks shocked to see you. Oh, nothing. Just becoming a Kingsguard requires more than skill. You need a name. Kingsguard? You're looking forward to You're looking forward to Arberang, aren't you? Just thinking about the future, you know. Why am I so Irish? Just thinking about the future, you know. He suddenly looks concerned. Listen, I'm sorry for not fighting by you during the attack. You don't need... No, I do. I promised your father I'd always protect you. I need protecting, but I could use a friend. Alright, he'll have more chances to keep your promise. I'm sure he will have more chances because Eggel's actually kind of a badass. Yeah, I could use his back. I could have him at my back. Okay, right then. Good. You smile at him before walking away. Oh, ship it. Let's talk to Oddleaf. Oddleaf, a friend and mentor. Mentor, is demonstrating fletching an arrow to a few people as you approach. Give us a moment, will you? A group walks away as Oddleaf stands and wipes the loose feathers over the tunic. Those people owe you their lives. Your decision to stop here saved every one of them. Well, our clansmen all agreed. Don't be naive. Saving people is what you do, and what your father did. Those under this banner agreed because they follow you. Her tone is forceful, and you almost smile to break the tension. Almost. Alet, they respected Rook, and that respect has passed to you, but give him any reason to doubt it and it'll vanish. I don't really know what I'm doing. Nah. Alet's gonna like super pro it. Then I won't give him any reason to doubt me. She stares at you for a drawn-out moment before nodding. Her demeanor softens. I want to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food, and the more we have, the more food they'll find. Really? 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 That's awesome. Training some of them to fight will help keep others safe, but it takes time and I'm not sure we have that much to spare. As our leader, you're expected to decide how many fight and how many look for food. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Odd. You turn to leave, but Oddleaf stops you. She grabs you in a tight hug. Ah. Rook had a way of making it easy for us all to be stronger. Her words seem to be as much for her as they are for you. And now we talk to this guy. Who's going to be like super gruff, I think. Oh, hello. You're still here. The mercenary leader, the Valve mercenary leader, Bolverk, and a rather large female fighter are talking to Yuno, a member of, the spell-weaving Mendes Council. Bolverk looks annoyed. Nothing unusual. There is no haggling on this. You have already accepted the offer in Borsgrad. Get this one to do it. Get me to do what? If Yuno is surprised by your presence, it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the Varl. Alet is seeing to the survival of this caravan, something I doubt you care to do. Folka? Who the butts are you? She's a little small for such a big role, isn't she? Oh... No. Don't talk about me like that. You're right. Sorry for being rude. Unfortunately, this is a private matter. Her look at Bolverk says she expects him to keep it private. Avon needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should leave soon. See Hakon at the dock when you're ready. Yuno leaves without another word. Fane Valka. One of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for Spellweaver blood. Claw and Fang? His axes! The large axe heads are polished, the blades sharp, and the cheeks scarred with plenty of use, but it's the grey handlers that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. So, you're leading this rabble now? Only to Arberang. Then it's King Maynolf's job. Like he's got the answer to any of this. He'd royally piss himself if he ever saw a dredge. The big-tailed fighter laughs. What's your name? I'm Folka, shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bolverk gives a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain. I heard there's a problem I should know about. Yes. I heard there's a problem I should know about. The Varl seems to grow taller, and more wild as he takes a step towards you. You stopping to save every Fane idiot along the river will get us all killed. No, it gets us XP. Makes more sense than to only stop the ships when we need supplies. And get rid of these damn useless people. They're slowing us down. Nah. Screw you, Bolverk. That's not gonna happen. We'll see what happens when you really get desperate, kid. If you're even still in charge of these fools. Bolverk snorts and turns his attention to the large sealed cart behind him. His bear-cloaked back indicates the conversation is over. Oh, he's snorting. Look at him. He's sniffling. Sniffle. Sniffle for me. Yeah, that's a good sniffle. Okay, we can leave. We have literally no renown. Well, we've got 3 renown left, but we can't buy anything. Can we, like, look at our mans? I don't want to rest because, like, I love having poor morale. Let's just leave. The wooden planks of the well-used dock creak as you walk across them. Hakon, a warrior recently acknowledged as King of the Val, paces on the dock. I forgot he was that. He was, wasn't he? Not sure I was made for this, he says as you approach. Commanding is one thing, but deciding how many chickens we need to bring? You seem to be handling it. You seem to be handling it just fine. I'm not looking for praise, Hakon says. I just want to know that when what we're expecting when this is all over. There's so few Varl left. How do I keep my people alive? You search for something to say, but he stops you. I'm not looking for an answer from you either. It's just something a Varl king should be able to figure out. Let's sail. Hey, let's get out of here. After lighting the funeral pyre, the last... Whoa! They tootled that horn with vigor. The last villagers find seats on the rickety longships built of scrap wood scavenged in Boresgard. The ravens find space around a large cart on their black-sailed vessel. Oars slowly move all the boats into the river's current. Yeah, I think sailing away is a good spot to end here. Next episode we'll go down the river and we'll see what awaits us in the land of the dredge. Well, it's not the land of the dredge, but it'll soon be the land of the dredge. We'll see how it goes. And I'll check it. Ahem. I'll see you then.